Hi, everyone, and welcome to Chill Talk English. I'm Henry.
And I'm Emma. Today, we're talking about something important for students everywhere.
Describing your favorite subject in English can be tricky, especially when you want to share your interests.
I remember my first day at university. I wanted to tell people why I love literature, but I didn't know the right words.
Oh no, what happened?
I just kept saying, I like books, over and over. Everyone smiled, but probably thought I was boring.
I had a similar experience in high school when I tried to explain why I love science. I just said, it's interesting, repeatedly.
It's frustrating when you can't express why you love a subject.
That's why today we're going to help you with essential phrases for describing your favorite subjects.
These phrases will make your conversations much more engaging and interesting.
So, why should you listen to today's episode? First, you'll feel more confident talking about school subjects.
Second, you'll learn practical phrases that you can use right away.
And third, you'll be ready for real-life conversations with classmates and teachers.
These phrases can help you share your academic interests with people from all over the world.
Learning English is like building a house, one brick at a time.
Today, we're adding some important subject bricks to your language foundation.
With these phrases, you can go from I like math to I'm fascinated by mathematical equations. I remember when I was 16, I transferred to a new school. I wanted to join the debate club, but didn't know how to talk about my favorite subject.
Oh no! Did anyone understand your interests?
Not really. I just said, history is good, and left it at that. I missed the chance to make connections.
That's why learning subject English is so important, even for young students.
Now I can help others who might struggle to express their academic passions.
I had a friend who didn't join a study group because she couldn't explain why she loves biology.
Was that difficult for her?
Very. She loved science but couldn't find the words to share her enthusiasm. She felt left out.
That's exactly why we're creating this episode today, to help students like her.
Today, we'll cover 4 important aspects of describing subjects.
First, we'll learn phrases for introducing your favorite subject.
Second, we'll practice talking about why you like a subject.
Third, we'll learn useful phrases for describing challenges in subjects.
And finally, we'll cover talking about future plans related to subjects.
Each section will have guided response, role plays, a short story, and guided practice.
We'll make it fun and easy so you can use these phrases in real life.
At the end, we have a quick quiz to test what you've learned.
Plus, we'll give you a challenge to practice using these phrases.
Make sure to listen carefully for our quick quiz at the end of the episode.
It's a fun way to check how much you've learned.
You might be surprised at how many phrases you remember.
It's like a little game to test your knowledge.
If you enjoy today's episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
That helps more people find Chill Talk English and learn with us.
You can also share this episode with friends who love school and learning.
Let's get started with our first scene.
Scene 1. Introducing your favorite subject. Guided response.
Welcome to our first scene. We're focusing on how to introduce your favorite subject in English.
Let's learn some useful phrases for talking about school subjects.
First, if you want to say what your favorite subject is, you can say,
My favorite subject is math.
or,
I like science best.
if you want to say you don't like a subject, you can say,
I don't like history.
or.
Art is difficult for me.
If you want to say you're good at a subject, you can say,
I'm good at English.
or.
Math is easy for me.
If you want to say you're not good at a subject, you can say,
I'm not good at sports.
or.
Geography is hard for me.
Remember to use these phrases when talking about school subjects.
Excellent. These phrases will help you introduce many different subjects.
Let's move on to some role plays to see how these phrases work in real conversations.
Role play. Now let's practice with a role play. I'll be a new student and Emma will be a classmate.
Hi, I'm Emma. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Tom. Nice to meet you.
What's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is science.
Really? I like science too. What part do you like best?
I like experiments. They're fun and interesting.
I agree. Do you find any subjects difficult?
I don't like history. It's hard for me.
Oh, history is challenging for me too. What about you? Are you good at any subjects?
I'm good at math. It's easy for me.
That's great. Math is difficult for me. I prefer art.
Art is fun. I'm not very good at it, but I enjoy it.
We can help each other with subjects we find difficult.
That's a good idea. We can study together sometimes.
Great job with the role plays. Let's move on.
Up next, we have a short story. As you listen, try to notice how the subject phrases you just learned appear naturally in the story. Our story today is called Maya's First Day at Oakwood High.
Maya stood nervously outside the large school building. Her new uniform felt stiff, and her stomach was full of butterflies. It was her first day at Oakwood High, and she didn't know anyone.
As she walked through the crowded hallway, students glanced at her with curious eyes. Maya clutched her schedule tightly, trying to find her first classroom. When she finally found room 205, a boy with glasses smiled at her.
Hi, I'm Alex, the boy said with a friendly smile. Are you new here?
Yes, I'm Maya, she replied, her voice barely a whisper. Nice to meet you.
Alex noticed Maya's nervous expression. Don't worry, everyone feels like this on their first day. What's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is art, Maya said, feeling a little more relaxed. I like drawing and painting.
That's cool. I like science best, Alex said. What about you? Do you find any subjects difficult?
I don't like math, Maya admitted. It's hard for me.
Oh, math is challenging for me too, Alex nodded. But I'm good at English. Are you good at any subjects?
I'm good at art, Maya said with a small smile. It's easy for me.
That's great, Alex exclaimed. Maybe we can help each other with subjects we find difficult.
As the bell rang, Maya felt her nerves fading. That's a good idea, she said. We can study together sometimes.
Alex's face lit up. Sure, we can meet in the library after school.
Maya smiled for the first time that day. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Welcome to Oakwood High, Alex said as they walked to class together.
Did you hear the phrases, my favorite subject is art, I don't like math, and I'm good at art? Try to remember how they were used.
Great listening. Now let's take those same phrases and practice saying them together. It's time for some shadowing practice, where you can repeat the phrases after us.
Shadowing practice. This time, it's your turn. I'll say a phrase and you repeat after me. Remember to copy my pronunciation and intonation. Try saying it out loud yourself, pausing after you hear each phrase.
My favorite subject is art.
My favorite subject is art.
I like science best.
I like science best.
I don't like history.
I don't like history.
Art is difficult for me.
Art is difficult for me.
I'm good at English.
I'm good at English.
Math is easy for me.
Math is easy for me.
I'm not good at sports.
I'm not good at sports.
Geography is hard for me.
Geography is hard for me.
You're doing great. Try to imagine you're talking to a new friend at school.
Excellent work. When you practice these phrases, think about your own favorite subjects and how you would describe them. Scene 2. Talking about why you like a subject, guided response.
Welcome to our second scene. We're focusing on how to explain why you like a subject in English.
Let's learn some useful phrases for expressing interest in subjects.
First, if you want to say why you like a subject, you can say,
I like math because it's logical.
or
Science is interesting because we learn about nature.
if you want to say what you enjoy about a subject, you can say,
I enjoy reading books in literature class.
or
I love doing experiments in science.
if you want to say what you find fascinating about a subject, you can say,
I find history fascinating because it tells us about the past.
Or,
Geography is amazing because we learn about different countries.
if you want to say what you're passionate about, you can say,
I'm passionate about art because I can express myself.
or,
I'm excited about technology because it's always changing.
remember to use these phrases when explaining your interests.
Excellent. These phrases will help you express why you like different subjects.
Let's move on to some role plays to see how these phrases work in real conversations.
Role play. Now let's practice with a role play. I'll be a student and Emma will be a teacher.
Hi there. I heard you're interested in joining our science club.
Yes, I am. I love science because it's interesting.
That's great. What part of science do you enjoy most?
I love doing experiments in science. They're fun and teach me new things.
Experiments are definitely the best part. What do you find fascinating about science?
I find biology fascinating because we learn about how living things work.
Biology is amazing. It shows us the secrets of life itself.
I'm passionate about science because it helps us understand the world.
That's wonderful to hear. What about other subjects? Are you excited about anything else?
I'm excited about technology because it's always changing and improving.
Technology is indeed exciting. It shapes our future.
Yes, and I enjoy reading books in literature class too.
Literature is beautiful. It takes us to different worlds.
I think I want to study science in college. It's my passion.
That's fantastic. We'd love to have you in our science club.
Great job with the role plays. Let's move on.
Up next, we have a short story. As you listen, try to notice how the interest phrases you just learned appear naturally in the story.
Our story today is called Tom's Math Passion.
Tom sat alone at lunchtime, staring at his math notebook with a frown. Numbers and equations swam on the page like fish in a pond. It was his least favorite subject, and he was struggling with today's homework.
Having trouble with math? A friendly voice asked. Tom looked up to see Lisa, a classmate he barely knew.
Yeah, Tom sighed. I don't understand why we need to learn all these formulas.
Lisa sat down next to him. I like math because it's logical, she said with a smile. Everything has a reason.
Tom raised an eyebrow. Really? I find math boring because it's just numbers.
Oh, but I love solving problems in math, Lisa explained. When you figure out the answer, it feels like winning a game.
I guess that makes sense, Tom said thoughtfully. What about you? What subject are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about art because I can express myself, Lisa said, her eyes lighting up. When I paint, I can show how I feel without words.
That sounds amazing, Tom said, genuinely interested. I enjoy reading books in literature class too. Stories take me to different places.
Literature is wonderful, Lisa nodded. It helps us understand different perspectives.
As they talked, Tom started to see math differently. Maybe it wasn't just about numbers after all.
You know, Tom said slowly, I think I might start liking math. I find patterns fascinating because they show how things connect.
Lisa smiled broadly. That's the spirit. Once you see the beauty in math, you'll love it.
Thanks for talking with me, Tom said, feeling more confident about his math homework.
Anytime, Lisa replied. We could study together sometime if you want.
Tom nodded, feeling a spark of excitement about math for the first time. Maybe numbers weren't so scary after all.
Remember, Lisa said as she left, every subject has something amazing to offer if you give it a chance.
Tom looked back at his notebook, seeing the equations not as enemies, but as puzzles waiting to be solved.
Did you hear the phrases, I like math because it's logical, I love doing experiments in science, and I'm passionate about art because I can express myself? Try to remember how they were used.
Great listening! Now, let's take those same phrases and practice saying them together. It's time for some shadowing practice, where you can repeat the phrases after us.
Shadowing practice. Your turn. I'll say each phrase and you copy me. Focus on the rhythm and tone. Pause and speak out loud after each phrase.
I like math because it's logical. I like math because it's logical.
Science is interesting because we learn about nature. Science is interesting because we learn about nature.
I enjoy reading books in literature class. I enjoy reading books in literature class.
I love doing experiments in science. I love doing experiments in science.
I find history fascinating because it tells us about the past. I find history fascinating because it tells us about the past.
Geography is amazing because we learn about different countries. Geography is amazing because we learn about different countries.
I'm passionate about art because I can express myself. I'm passionate about art because I can express myself.
I'm excited about technology because it's always changing. I'm excited about technology because it's always changing.
You're doing great. Try to imagine the subject while you say these phrases. Excellent work. When you practice these phrases, think about why you really like your favorite subjects. It will help you sound more natural. Scene 3. Describing challenges in a subject. Guided response.
Welcome to our third scene. We're focusing on how to talk about difficulties in subjects in English.
Let's learn some useful phrases for describing challenges in school subjects.
First, if you want to say something is difficult, you can say,
Math is challenging for me.
or
I struggle with science.
if you want to say you don't understand something, you can say,
I don't understand this problem.
or
This concept is confusing.
if you want to say you need help, you can say,
I need help with my homework.
or
Could you explain this to me?
if you want to say you're making progress, you can say,
I'm getting better at history.
or
My English is improving.
remember to use these phrases when talking about challenges.
Excellent. These phrases will help you discuss difficulties in many subjects.
Let's move on to some role plays to see how these phrases work in real conversations.
Role play. Now let's practice with a role play. I'll be a student and Emma will be a tutor.
Hi there. I heard you need some help with your English homework.
Yes, I do. English is challenging for me.
What part is difficult for you?
I struggle with grammar. It's confusing.
I understand. Grammar can be tricky. What specific problem do you have?
I don't understand this verb tense. It's complicated.
I understand. Let me explain it to you. This is the present perfect tense.
Oh, I see now. It's clearer when you explain it.
Would you like more practice with these exercises?
Yes, please. I need help with my homework.
Of course. We can work on this together.
Thank you. I'm getting better at English already.
That's great to hear. Practice makes perfect.
I appreciate your help. My English is improving.
You're welcome. Keep practicing and you'll do great.
Great job with the role plays. Let's move on.
Up next, we have a short story. As you listen, try to notice how the challenge phrases you just learned appear naturally in the story.
Our story today is called Maria's Language Journey.
Maria sat nervously in her first French class, her textbook open in front of her. The words looked like strange symbols on the page, and her stomach was tight with anxiety. It was her first time learning a new language, and she felt overwhelmed.
When the teacher asked a question in French, Maria froze. She didn't understand a single word. Her face turned red, and she looked down at her desk.
Is everything okay? The teacher asked kindly, noticing Maria's distress.
Maria took a deep breath. French is challenging for me, she admitted quietly. I struggle with pronunciation.
The teacher smiled warmly. Everyone feels this way at first. What specific part is difficult?
I don't understand these verb conjugations, Maria said, pointing to a page in her book. This concept is confusing.
Let me explain it to you, the teacher said, pulling up a chair. French verbs change based on who is doing the action.
As the teacher explained, Maria started to understand. Oh, I see now, she said with relief. It's clearer when you explain it.
Would you like more practice with these exercises? The teacher offered.
Yes, please, Maria nodded eagerly. I need help with my homework.
Of course, we can work on this together after class, the teacher reassured her.
As they practiced, Maria felt her anxiety melting away. "Thank you," she said with a smile. "I'm getting better at French already."
That's wonderful to hear, the teacher replied. Remember, learning a language takes time. Your French is improving every day.
Maria nodded, feeling more confident. Maybe she could master French after all.
Keep practicing, and you'll do great, the teacher encouraged her as the class ended.
Maria left the classroom with a new sense of determination. Language learning might be challenging, but she was ready to face the challenge. Did you hear the phrases, "French is challenging for me," "I don't understand this verb tense," and "My English is improving"?
Great listening. Now, let's take those same phrases and practice saying them together. It's time for some shadowing practice, where you can repeat the phrases after us.
Shadowing practice. Now it's all yours. Copy my words and my intonation. Speak aloud after each phrase, just like in real conversation.
Math is challenging for me.
Math is challenging for me.
I struggle with science.
I struggle with science.
I don't understand this problem.
I don't understand this problem.
This concept is confusing.
This concept is confusing.
I need help with my homework.
Could you explain this to me?
Could you explain this to me?
I'm getting better at history.
I'm getting better at history.
My English is improving.
You're doing great. Try to imagine how you feel when something is difficult.
Excellent work. When you practice these phrases, think about challenges you've overcome in your studies. Scene 4. Future plans related to a subject, guided response.
Welcome to our fourth and final scene. We're focusing on how to talk about future plans related to subjects in English.
Let's learn some useful phrases for discussing future academic plans.
First, if you want to say what you want to study, you can say,
I want to study engineering in college.
or
I plan to major in biology.
if you want to say what career you're interested in, you can say,
I'm interested in becoming a doctor.
or
I want to be a scientist when I grow up.
if you want to say what you hope to achieve, you can say,
I hope to work in space exploration.
or
I dream of becoming a famous writer.
if you want to say what you're preparing for, you can say,
I'm studying hard for medical school.
or
I'm preparing for a career in technology.
remember to use these phrases when talking about your future.
Excellent. These phrases will help you discuss many different future plans.
Let's move on to some role plays to see how these phrases work in real conversations.
Role play. Now let's practice with a role play. I'll be a high school student and Emma will be a career counselor.
Hi there. I'm here to help you think about your future after graduation.
Hi, I'm not sure what I want to do yet.
That's okay. What subjects do you enjoy most?
I like math and science. I want to study engineering in college.
Engineering is a great field. What kind of engineering interests you?
I'm interested in becoming a civil engineer. I want to design buildings.
That's wonderful. What do you hope to achieve in your career?
I hope to work on sustainable buildings that help the environment.
That's a noble goal. Are you preparing for engineering school?
Yes, I'm studying hard for the entrance exams. I'm taking extra math classes.
That's great preparation. Do you have any other dreams for your future?
I dream of starting my own engineering company someday.
That's ambitious. With your dedication, I'm sure you'll succeed.
Thank you for your advice. I feel more confident about my future.
You're welcome. Remember, your future is full of possibilities.
Great job with the role plays. Let's move on.
Up next, we have a short story. As you listen, try to notice how the future phrases you just learned appear naturally in the story.
Our story today is called Alex's Science Dream.
Alex sat at his desk, surrounded by science books and notes. It was late at night, but he wasn't tired. He was busy preparing for his university entrance exams, dreaming of a future in science.
Still studying? His mom asked, peeking into his room. You've been at it for hours.
Yes, Mom, Alex replied without looking up. I'm studying hard for medical school. I want to become a doctor.
That's wonderful, his mom said, sitting on the edge of his bed. Why medicine? What inspired you?
I want to help people, Alex said, his eyes lighting up. I dream of becoming a surgeon who saves lives.
His mom smiled. That's a noble dream. Are you interested in any specific field of medicine?
I'm interested in becoming a pediatric surgeon, Alex explained. I love working with children.
That's perfect for you, his mom nodded. You've always been good with kids. What do you hope to achieve in your career? I hope to develop new surgical techniques that make operations safer for children, Alex said passionately. I want to change the world of medicine.
You're so dedicated, his mom said with pride. I'm proud of you for following your dreams.
Thanks, Mom, Alex said, putting his books away. I'm preparing for a career that makes a difference.
Remember, his mom said, giving him a hug, no matter what happens, I'll always support you.
Alex smiled. I know. That means everything to me.
As Alex went to bed, he thought about his future. It was bright and full of possibilities, all because he dared to dream big.
The next morning, Alex woke up early, ready to study again. His future in medicine was calling, and he was ready to answer. Did you hear the phrases, I want to study engineering in college, I'm interested in becoming a doctor, and I hope to work in space exploration? Try to remember how they were used.
Great listening. Now let's take those same phrases and practice saying them together. It's time for some shadowing practice, where you can repeat the phrases after us.
Shadowing practice. Repeat after me. I'll model each phrase. Pause, then say it with confidence, just like you're speaking to a real person.
I want to study engineering in college.
I want to study engineering in college.
I plan to major in biology.
I plan to major in biology.
I'm interested in becoming a doctor.
I'm interested in becoming a doctor.
I want to be a scientist when I grow up.
I want to be a scientist when I grow up.
I hope to work in space exploration.
I hope to work in space exploration.
I dream of becoming a famous writer.
I dream of becoming a famous writer.
I'm studying hard for medical school.
I'm studying hard for medical school.
I'm preparing for a career in technology.
I'm preparing for a career in technology.
You're doing great. Try to imagine your own future while you say these phrases.
Excellent work. When you practice these phrases, think about your own dreams and goals. It will help you sound more passionate. Now, let's move on to the vocabulary and phrase breakdown. We'll go over some important words and phrases from these scenes.
Favorite subject. The school subject you like most. Example. My favorite subject is science because I love experiments.
Challenging. Difficult, but in a way that makes you think and learn. Example. Math is challenging for me, but I enjoy solving problems.
Passionate. Having strong feelings about something. Example. I'm passionate about art because it lets me express myself.
Future plans. What you intend to do in your studies or career. Example, my future plan is to study medicine and become a doctor.
Now, let's test your understanding with a quick quiz.
We'll ask you some questions about real school situations. Listen carefully and choose the best answer. Check if your answer is correct with the answers given in the comment section of this video. Ready? Let's start.
Question 1. What do you say when you want to express that science is interesting to you? Options. A. Science is boring.
B. Science is interesting because we learn about nature.
C. I don't like science.
Question 2. How do you say that you find math difficult?
Options. A. Math is easy for me.
B. I struggle with math.
C. I love math.
Question 3. What phrase do you use to say you want to study biology in college?
Options. A. I want to study art.
B. I plan to major in biology.
C. I don't like biology.
Question 4. How do you say that you're getting better at a subject?
Options. A. I'm not good at this subject.
B. I'm getting better at this subject.
C. This subject is too difficult.
Question 5. What do you say when you want to express your interest in becoming a teacher?
Options. Options. A. I want to be a teacher.
B. Teachers are boring.
C. I don't like teaching.
Great work, everyone! Let's do a quick recap of what we learned in this episode.
Wow, what a journey we've had today. From introducing subjects to talking about future plans, we've learned so many useful phrases for describing academic interests.
That's right. Now you know how to introduce your favorite subjects, explain why you like them, discuss challenges, and talk about your future plans.
We also practiced role plays, stories, and shadowing, so you can use these phrases confidently in real conversations.
Remember, learning English is like building a house, one brick at a time. And today, we added many important subject bricks to your language foundation.
Next time you talk about school, you won't be limited to I like it or I don't like it. You'll have a whole world of descriptive phrases to choose from.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Chill Talk English. Keep practicing, keep learning, and get ready for interesting conversations about your favorite subjects.
Before we finish, we have a listener challenge for you.
We want you to post a short comment describing your favorite subject using 2 phrases you learned today. For example, my favorite subject is science because I love experiments.
It's a great way to practice what you've learned and share with other students. Let's quickly recap the key phrases we've learned so far.
For introducing subjects, my favorite subject is, and I don't like. For expressing interest, I like because, and I'm passionate about.
For discussing challenges, I struggle with, and I'm getting better at.
For future plans, I want to study, and I hope to become. These phrases will help you share your academic interests with confidence and enthusiasm.
Thanks for joining us today on Chill Talk English. We hope you found these subject description phrases helpful.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
You can also share this episode with friends who love school and learning English.
Next time, we'll be talking about English for hobbies and free time activities.
Until then, keep practicing your English every day. Remember, small steps lead to big progress.
Goodbye, everyone, and enjoy your studies.